Level 1, the broke. You are 22 years old. Your bank account has $11 in it. Not $11 until payday. $11 total. It is Tuesday. Rent is due in 4 days. You open your fridge and find half a loaf of bread, 2 eggs, and a bottle of water. You close it again. You already know what you're going to eat tonight. You have been doing the math in your head all day. You worked 48 hours last week. After taxes, the money will cover rent. Maybe. There will not be much left. You work 2 jobs. During the day, you stock shelves at a grocery store. At night, you deliver food. Your car has 230,000 kilometers on it. The check engine light has been on for 8 months. You cannot afford to find out what it means. Money is all you think about. Not investing, not passive income, not financial freedom. You think about money the way you think about air when you are underwater. Constantly, desperately. You know the price of everything you buy. You know which shop sells rice cheaper. You know which day the supermarket discounts meet. You know exactly how much fuel you can afford to put in the tank. There is no safety net. One bad week changes everything. A sick day means a lost shift. A flat tire means choosing between fixing the car and eating. The distance between okay and disaster is so small that it barely feels like a distance at all. You are not lazy. You are working. You are trying. But the numbers simply do not add up. And this is the first lesson money teaches you. Hard work matters. But sometimes hard work alone is not enough. You go home that night. You sit on the edge of your bed. You open your banking app again. $11. You stare at it for a few seconds. Then you put the phone down. Tomorrow you will work again. Because you have to. Level 2. The paycheck to paycheck. 2 years later, things are better. Not good? Better. You found a full-time job, office work. Nothing exciting. But it pays consistently. You make $38,000 a year. Your car finally got fixed. You moved into your own apartment. You no longer share a bedroom with someone else. Your bank account is never completely empty, but it is never comfortable either. It moves between $200 and $800 depending on where you are in the month. You have $6,000 in credit card debt. You pay the minimum every month. You know you should save money. Every financial video tells you the same thing. Save 10%. Invest. Build an emergency fund. You have heard all of it. But they never explain what to do when there is nothing left after rent, food, electricity, transport, and debt. You are no longer worried about eating tomorrow. You are worried about the car. You are worried about getting sick. You are worried about losing your job. You are worried about one unexpected bill. You finally understand something. Being broke is not always about having nothing. Sometimes it is about having just enough to survive. You get paid on Friday. For a few hours, you feel rich. Then rent leaves your account. Then electricity. Then groceries. Then the credit card. By Sunday, you are back to counting. The money comes, the money goes. And you keep waiting for the month when it finally stays. Level 3, the stable. You are 30 now. Something has changed. You have savings. $1,000. Then $2,000. Then $5,000. The number itself is not impressive, but you understand what it means. It means your car can break down without destroying your month. It means you can get sick without immediately panicking. It means you can open your banking app without feeling your stomach tighten. You got a raise. Then another. You make $52,000 now. The credit card debt is gone. Completely gone. It took 3 years. 3 years of saying no to things you wanted. But it is gone. You have started putting money into retirement. Not because you suddenly became wealthy, because you finally have enough room to think about the future. Your life is still ordinary. You still go to work. You still cook dinner. You still complain about bills. But something inside you is different. You no longer make every decision from fear. You can replace your shoes when they wear out. You can go to a friend's birthday dinner without checking your bank account first. You can take a small trip once a year. These things would look ordinary to someone richer. To you, they are milestones. Because you remember what it felt like to have $11. And for the first time, you realize something. Money is not only about what you can buy. Sometimes money is simply the ability to breathe. Level 4. The middle class. You are 35. You have built the life you once thought everyone had. A house, a car, a family, 2 incomes. Together, you and your wife make around $120,000. You have retirement accounts. You invest every month. You have savings. You take a vacation once a year. You go to restaurants without calculating every item on the menu. Your children have things you never had growing up. You feel successful. And you are. But then the bills arrive. The mortgage, the school fees, the insurance, the repairs, the groceries, the car. There is always something. The $120,000 disappears faster than you expected. You have more money than your 22-year-old self could imagine. But you also have more responsibilities than he could imagine. You finally understand the strange thing about money. More money gives you more choices. But sometimes it also gives you more things to protect. You are comfortable. But you are not free. A serious illness could change everything. A divorce could change everything. A job loss could change everything. You have built a strong house. But you still know exactly where the cracks are. Level 5. The affluent. You are 40. Your income crossed $200,000 several years ago. At first, it felt unbelievable. Then it became normal. That is the strange thing about money. The first time you make $200,000, you celebrate. A few years later, you barely notice it. But something important has changed. Your needs are covered, and money is left over. You max out your retirement accounts. You invest every month. You have a proper emergency fund. Your house is being paid down. Your investments are growing. And then one year, something strange happens. Your investments make more money than you saved from your salary 3 years earlier. You stare at the number. You realize your money is beginning to work harder than you do. This is the first time you truly understand what people mean when they say money makes money. You still work. But work is no longer the only thing producing your wealth. You can travel comfortably. You can replace your car without destroying your savings. You can help your parents. You can give your children opportunities. The financial anxiety of your 20s is mostly gone. Mostly. Because you have discovered something else. The richer you become, the more complicated money becomes. Taxes matter. Investments matter. Insurance matters. Where you put your money matters. You are no longer simply earning money. You are managing it. Level 6. The wealthy. You are 43. Your net worth crosses $1 million. You expected to feel something enormous. You do not. You feel relief. The number does not suddenly change your house. It does not change your face. It does not change your morning routine. But it changes something deeper. You have options. If you hate your job, you can leave. If you want to start a business, you can take the risk. If your company lays you off, you are not immediately terrified. If your child needs help, you can help. You can take a year away from work if you really want to. For the first time, money is no longer telling you what you must do. It is giving you room to decide what you want to do. And that changes the way you see time. You begin asking different questions. Is this worth 10 hours of my life? Is this job worth another 5 years? Do I actually want this? You realize something your younger self never understood. The most valuable thing money buys is not a bigger television. It is control over your time. But there is a new problem. People know you have money now. Family members ask for help. Friends see your life differently. Some people suddenly become interested in you, and you begin wondering who would still be around if the money disappeared. Level 7. The high net worth. Your net worth crosses $5 million. You are in your early 50s. Something strange happens here. The journey from $1 million to $5 million feels faster than the journey from $0 to $1 million. Because now your money is doing more of the work. Your investments generate income. Your businesses generate income. Your assets appreciate while you sleep. You could stop working, and you know it. But you keep working. Partly because you enjoy it. Partly because you have spent decades building an identity around being useful. Your lifestyle improves. Better hotels. Better houses. Better experiences. But your day still looks surprisingly normal. You wake up. You eat. You talk to your family. You have problems. You get tired. You get angry. You get older. The difference is not that you stopped having problems. The difference is that money stopped being one of them. You no longer worry about the price of groceries. You worry about whether your children will understand what life was like before all of this. Because they never lived it. They never knew what $11 felt like. Level 8. The ultra-wealthy. Your net worth crosses $20 million. You did not get here through salary. Nobody does. You got here through ownership. A business you built, a company you invested in, property you bought years ago, equity that became worth far more than you expected. At this level, you stop asking, how much money do I have? You start asking, what does this money do? Your investments generate enough to support your family. You have advisors, accountants, lawyers, people whose entire job is to protect, grow, and organize what you own. You can fly whenever you want. You can own homes in different places. You can access experiences most people will never experience. The world becomes physically different. You do not wait in the same lines. You do not make the same calls. You do not solve problems the same way. But then you discover something money cannot completely solve. Your relationships are still complicated. Your health still matters. Your children can still disappoint you. You can still feel lonely in a beautiful house. Money has removed many problems. It has not removed being human. Level 9. The dynastic wealthy. Your net worth passes $100 million. At this point, the number becomes almost meaningless. You do not think about $100 million as cash. You think about companies, properties, investments, trusts, foundations, ownership, legacy. You are no longer thinking only about your lifetime. You are thinking about people who have not even been born yet. Your children grew up wealthy. They have never worried about rent. They have never stood at a gas station wondering whether they can afford enough fuel to get home. They have never opened their banking app with fear. You gave them everything you wished you had. And now you have a new question. Did you give them too much? You remember what struggle taught you. Discipline, patience, hunger. You wonder whether your children can learn those things without ever needing them. So you try to teach them. You send them to good schools. You make them work. You tell them stories about where you started. But stories are not the same as experience. And somewhere inside you, you wonder whether the wealth that saved your family might eventually weaken it. Level 10. Generational wealth. You are old now. The money is no longer really about you. It has become a structure, businesses, investments, properties, foundations, trusts, people managing everything you built. Your name has become attached to things that will continue after you are gone. Your children have children. They will inherit things they did not build. Your grandchildren may never know the man who once counted every dollar. They may only know the empire. And that is when you finally understand the strange journey. You started with $11. You once worried about rent. You once counted coins for fuel. You once stared at a broken car and wondered how you would fix it. Then you built stability, then comfort, then wealth, then something much bigger than yourself. But the strange thing is this. At every level, you thought the next level would finally make you happy. At $11, you wanted $1,000. At $1,000, you wanted $10,000. At $10,000, you wanted $100,000. At $100,000, you wanted $1 million. At $1 million, you wanted freedom. At $20 million, you wanted security. At $100 million, you wanted legacy. And now you are sitting in a house larger than anything you imagined when you were 22. You have everything you once thought you needed. But you are still the same man. You still remember the first time you opened that banking app and saw $11. You still remember the fear. You still remember the hunger. You still remember the feeling of wanting more. And you finally understand what nobody told you when you were young. Money changes almost everything around you. But it does not automatically change you. Somewhere right now, a 22-year-old is standing at a gas station. He is looking at his bank balance. He has $11. He is deciding whether to put $10 or $20 into the tank. He is not thinking about investments. He is not thinking about inheritance. He is not thinking about legacy. He is thinking about Tuesday. He is thinking about getting through this week. He has no idea what his life will look like 20 years from now. He does not know whether he will remain broke. He does not know whether he will become stable. He does not know whether he will become wealthy. But he is about to make hundreds of small decisions. And those decisions will compound. Some will be good. Some will be terrible. Some will be luck. Some will be timing. Some will be opportunities he could never have predicted. And somewhere out there, a young man is sitting across from a woman in a coffee shop. He doesn't know her last name yet. He has no idea what it means. He will build a life with her. They will make decisions about money. They will fight about money. They will dream about money. They will raise children who will inherit the consequences of those decisions. He has no idea what he is about to build. He will learn it all. They always do. The cycle continues.